inquisitive mind. I love inquisitive mind, and I believe that we're building something significant here and a community right here, a community of individuals that are basically taking advantage of the crypto space, taking advantage of the opportunities that are currently inherent in crypto to build a fortune, to build a fortune for themselves, to build a fortune that is worth remembering. And for us in the Above Average Group, we basically see that that is worth paying attention to. It is worth paying attention to. For many of us, we have businesses. We've been privileged to have businesses, small businesses, big businesses that have made us money. And in terms of making money, when you make money to a point, you keep making money to a point, the next thing that naturally comes to you is, how do I grow my money? How do I multiply my money? How do I make this money to work for me, since I already have a business that is giving me money? And that's basically where investment come into the picture. And for us here in the Above Average Group, that investment stands on two legs. And the two legs are blockchain and real estate. But usually on the weekends like this, we focus on crypto, hence our crypto talk. So it's exciting being here for every one of us that are joining us today. If today is your first time joining us, please hit the chat box, just type for one. Let me see. I like to know. I like to take demographic to know the number of new individuals joining us on the weekend basis for what we're doing here, because our ultimate dream is to be able to influence directly and indirectly a million people to actually make crypto part of their daily living, part of their lives, part of their finances, part of how they see money, because this is truly the future. This is truly the future. Every once in a while, technology comes into play that shapes culture, that shapes how we relate, that shapes how things happen. And right now with crypto, it's happening in the finance area, how people look at money. My wife was telling me something today. After service, we're talking, and basically she said something which I found to be really true. She said, nowadays, individuals, people hardly text anymore nowadays. That is, people hardly send text messages nowadays. Almost everybody, we use WhatsApp, right? You want to send a message to somebody, you use WhatsApp. And it's when you think about it, it's true. Back in the day, before the advent of WhatsApp, it was more of want to communicate with individuals with text messages. That when WhatsApp first came into play, there were very few people that were using it. And at the time, it never looked as if that this thing called WhatsApp would ever compete with text messaging. But today, we're seeing that not only it's instant messaging via WhatsApp and Telegram and all the other platforms competing with text messaging, but they're actually dominating the messaging area, because it's a culture shift. It's a culture shift. So also when it comes to investing, when it comes to how people look at money, crypto is basically changing that sphere. And for one of our dreams with what we do every weekend is to basically help people understand how these things work, and to build a community of people that are interested in learning how these things work and maximizing it for themselves. So as a way of starting today, I would like to do a quick recap on where we are in the crypto space, where we are as a people in movement, where we are as people in movement. Last week I talked about briefly the market circles. Now, when we look at crypto, basically there are two circles. We have the bull market and the bear market. We're talking about where we are at the time. And all through last year, we saw what we call the bull run, where the market basically went up like a balloon that is being inflated. It basically went up, and it was really exciting as individuals were making money off through it. However, we never really saw the higher levels of the market because the market was cut short, at this level. So we never really saw the top of the market euphoria. As a result, a lot of people were caught unawares because we were still expecting that next leg up from Bitcoin going from 69,000 to 100,000 before the bear market set in. So it was certain that the bear market was coming, but it was just the timing that most people never got right. However, because we understand that market moves in circles, there are few opportunities each and every period of the market provides. And understanding where we are is very critical. At this point right now, we've been experiencing the bear market. And bear market is basically where things go down. Things basically get rescaled to their true value, as it were, rescaled to their network effects, where all the hype, all the FOMO is taken out of the market, and things basically come down. And the interesting thing about it is, if you were caught on the way up, when you were caught on the way up, as the market begins to go down, there are a few things you can do that can allow you to stay profitable the moment there is any sign of the market turning back. And for the past few weeks, we've been talking about that, which Sam has been talking about DCA, the idea of DCA, dollar cost averaging into the market for the things that you love. We talk a lot about that on this Sunday calls. But it's interesting. But there's the thing, as the market goes down, it doesn't just go down in a straight line, just like the way the market doesn't go up in a straight line. Even in the bull markets, as last year, there were periods when the market would go up, come down a bit, go up, come down, but there were more ups than downs. That's why it was called the bull market. Similarly, when we are in the bear market, it doesn't just go down continuously. It goes down, there is more downs than ups. However, we've successfully lived through the craziest part of the market resets, which is this level down here. And as at the month of May, June, right on this call, we said we're successfully around here, where the last dot is, that we'll be expecting what's called a bear market relief rally, a short period of time when the market will go up. And most people that don't understand will think we're back in the bull market, but no, it's a bear market rally, that things will go up. So anything you're buying at this level, you're in for a short period of time that you can make a lot of money on the short term, because it's a bear market relief rally. And we saw this happen where we saw Bitcoin move from $17,000, $18,000. We saw it where we saw Bitcoin at $25,000 just a few weeks ago. And last week we said, hey, we think the BM from $18,000 to $25,000 is a lot of run. That's over 23% run. And in every bear market rally, it usually hinges around the 23-25%. So at this time, everybody should take some profits if you're in the short-term trades and prepare for the market to restart resetting this week. We said that last week, Sunday. And it was interesting because all through the week from Sunday till now, we've basically seen the market decline from 24,000, 25,000, 24,000, 23,000 to where we are right now, where we're seeing a $21,450 Bitcoin. So it's interesting, we're at a critical point. So we've had the first relief rally in which we went up like this, and we've seen the first wave down. So what next? Are we expecting another turnaround upwards, or are we going to go down a little bit more? So these are a few things we will be looking at today. And why is this important? It's important because right at these levels right here, this is we have one of the greatest opportunities ever to actually build a fortune in the crypto space, because many things that we love, many things that we love that are fundamentally strong. Let me show you portfolio. Many things that we love that are fundamentally strong in the crypto markets, many of them are right now at a crazy discount that they've never been in before. Like today, we're seeing Bitcoin 21,485, and we had a 12% drop down from our 24,000 we were on just 7 days ago. So we're seeing Ethereum 18% drop. We're seeing BNB 8% drop, Solana 22% drop. If you've been part of this course for a while, you know we love Solana right here because it's one of the fundamentally strong technologies or companies that is going to go a long way. And did I also mention that the Solana phone is out? It's a fantastic one of the first Web3 phones ever. It cost about $1,000 to get one. You can pre-order one. It's the most secure Android phone on the planet and the most advanced Android phone on the planet right now. So it's currently over 30,000 phones have been pre-ordered. I'm considering buying one. I'm considering ordering for one. It's actually something worth getting. So all these things we see here as coins, they are actually companies. But how does that affect us right now? How it affects us right now is this. During the bull run, we've basically seen these things do a whole lot. For Solana, for example, we've seen Solana come as high. Let's check this quickly. We've seen Solana come as high as $259 for one SOL. $259 for one SOL. And today, we're seeing Solana at $36. This is equivalent to, let me speak in terms of our African brothers. Almost everybody eats Gary, basically. We love Gary, we eat Gary. Either we drink it, we make swallow with it, we do whatever with it, we eat rice. Imagine a year ago, what am I saying a year ago? Imagine at the beginning of the year, one bag of rice is $250. At the beginning of the year, one bag of rice is over 150,000 naira. That's what I mean, right? $250. And right now, something happened in the economy, something happened in the Nigerian economy or in the global economy that affected the price of rice. And suddenly right now, a bag of rice is $36. That is to say, a bag of rice is now 15,000 from 150,000. Any person that is in rice for consumption, for the purpose of consumption, will take these prices as an opportunity to buy enough rice that will last them from now till December or even till next year, or even till the beginning of next year. Any person that is in the business of rice, now is the time to buy a lot of bags of rice to wait for when the uncertain economic conditions that made the price of rice to fall down, to go away, so that the price of rice can get back to 150,000 naira. That's what I mean. I'm using food examples to explain what's going on in the market, why we keep screaming at this time that we are sitting on the biggest opportunity ever in crypto, that the bear market gives us the biggest opportunities ever. And at this time, are periods when we engage in the various ways of creating a fortune. Like we know, there are many ways of creating a fortune that we talk about. One way is trading. You can trade your way to a couple of thousands of dollars, depending on the capital you're using to trade. Second is you can invest into the future of these companies. You can buy 1,000 Solana, you can buy 100 Solana at these prices today and allow it for just 100 Solana today. It's going to cost $3,600 today, $3,600, and Solana getting back to 200 previous prices, $259. When we're talking about your $3,600 that you used to get 1,000 Solana, it's going to be $25,600. That's what we mean. But that's not the biggest opportunity of the bear market. The biggest opportunity of the bear market is this, that we are right now, right here, seeing Solana at 35, at $36. Moving from this where we are right now to the next bull market, where will we see $256 Solana again in the next bull market? We're going to see it here at this level called hope in the next bull market, right here. So what used to be here last year is going to be right here in the next bull market. So the next bull market be maybe 2023, maybe 2024. We don't know. We just keep playing it as it goes. But then if my $3,600 here is going to give me $25,000 just at this level, and I know from previous data that the bull market doesn't stop at hope region, that is only the beginning. We're going to see an optimism region where we're going to see new all-time highs, probably $1,000 Solana. We're going to see a belief region where we'll probably see a $2,500 Solana. We're going to see a thrill region where we'll probably see a $5,000 Solana. I'm going to see euphoria region that we can't even think about. We're probably going to see a $10,000 Solana. That's what a bull market means. So being alive at these levels is a critical point to really be at, to be living through these levels where we are at right now, these regions. Let me highlight it once more. To be living through these regions, some of the best opportunities ever that any person can see in the crypto space. But sadly, outside these weekend things that we shout about this, when you look out there into the society, people are scared. People are running away from crypto. They are saying it has crashed. They've lost all their money. But then that's the reason why environment is important. So first, you can trade your way to, you can trade the volatility of this market, whether it's going down or it's coming up to make money. That's exciting. Second, you can invest your way into the future. And also third, you can play what is called the big boys game in crypto. And the big boys game has to do with being a venture financier for the crypto space, which is being able to buy Solana before it gets, let me give you an example, being able to buy important companies like Solana before it gets into the market. Solana has been in the market since May 11, 2020, as we can see, since May 11, 2020. And since it was introduced into the market from May 11, 2020, it has done 7,174% in the past 2 years. If you've been holding it for 2 years, irrespective of bull or bear markets, you will currently be on 7,000%. However, it was introduced into the market at 50 cents, as you can see. But what it means to be a venture financier for companies on the blockchain is, which is the third way of building a fortune. So be able to buy Solana before it gets listed at 50 cents. Because a few people were able to buy Solana, at 4 cents before it got to the exchange. They already had it for months before it got to the exchange. Some people were able to buy Solana for 22 cents before it got to the exchange, and they held it for about 3 months before it got to the exchange. The first set of people held it for about 8 months before May 11, 2020. And to have these backdoor deals on crypto, backdoor deals to get things before every other person earlier. And imagine from 44 cents to where we are today, it's not a 7,000% increase. From 4 cents to where we are today, it's more like a 26,000% increase. So guys, these are 3 ways out of the many that you can build a fortune with crypto. And we looked at all these things in our group, I would say, why don't we create an opportunity for people to be able to do just that and bypass all the barriers that can stop them from taking advantage of the space? The first barrier, of course, is trading. So we divided our services into We divided our services in a very interesting manner. Divided our services into 3 clubs. Okay, so I'm going to be showing us this real quick. It's a different way I usually do things. Let me showing us this real quick. Meet me. If you're getting value so far, just type value, because today I'm in more of my teaching mode than gingering mode. And I believe I just want us to understand something. Those of us that have been invited here, those of us that have been coming, I just want us to understand something there, how important and how crucial where we are right now is. Despite the emotions that you may be feeling, despite what people are saying out there, how crucial these particular points where we are in history really is, what it will truly mean to the fortune you're trying to build from the financial boom that's currently happening. So to help individuals participate, to make money taking advantage of crypto, the first thing we did was to look at, to divide these things into 3 clubs. The first club being the basic club, where people get basic understanding of what crypto is, right? The second club being the VIP club, where a lot of educational content and materials are available to help them, coupled with a 24/7 Telegram group, a chat community, where based on what you're learning from the courses, based on what you're learning from these are open meetings, you can ask questions anytime thereafter and get responses, and basically help you understand what you're doing. And we have the Will Club. The Will Club for people that truly want to get the best out of the crypto space and take advantage of backdoor opportunities. The backdoor opportunities I talked about at the highest level, and take advantage of optimizing whatever thing that they will be buying, whatever thing they are buying, optimizing it to make the most profit out of it. And we set it up this way into these 3 clubs, and these 3 clubs cost some money to be part of. However, within while all this education is going on, because I believe that the first true service, the first true thing you can do on the crypto space is understanding it. The first thing you could do a few years ago is understanding WhatsApp, right? It's because understanding of WhatsApp and using WhatsApp is saving you 5 naira, 10 naira, is sending text messages today. But then, after understanding how do I practically turn this into money in my accounts, let's get back first into trading. So right now we're on a challenge. We have this challenge from time to time. This is called the 12 weeks challenge we're on right now. And the whole idea is to help people that are in these clubs to be able to make money by trading the crypto market. Normally, to trade the crypto market, you need to learn a lot about trading first, understand it, put in about 10,000 hours of practice to become very good at it before you can start making money. Every other thing is just practice. But using the 12 weeks challenge, irrespective of the club you're in, whether you're in the basic, VIP, Will, you'll be able to take advantage of the experience of Mr. Sam and a few others to be able to copy their own trades. And you can learn how to do this in less than 20 minutes. You can learn how to do this and start doing it. And the whole idea of this challenge is every week to lead men to profits, that every week individuals will be able to do 20 to 30% of their money every single week. 20, and in a manner that at the end of 12 weeks, they would have successfully made 1,000% of their money if they are compounding. And if they are not compounding, they would have successfully made over 250% of their money if they are simply just withdrawing the 20% every week. It's truly been exciting. And what's our confidence in doing this? The confidence is that we've done it personally at a private level, and we've done it publicly before. And we did it publicly in the month of June, where the target was still to make 1,000%, but 1,000% in 30 days. And the whole plan and strategy was to be able to make 10% every single day. It was pretty amazing. The month of June was pretty amazing because within that period, we're able to record 26 wins and 2 losses. 26 wins and 2 losses. That is to say, yes, losses are expected, but the win ratio just has to be more than the losses. And it's pretty exciting. And June was a phenomenal month for every person that was in the VIP or Will Club that participated in it. However, there was a challenge in the month of June because the signals were coming every day. Not everybody were able to take it every day based on the times they came. So hence, this time during the challenge again, we said, let's do it for 12 weeks. Let's focus on just 20% a week, and spanning for 12 weeks was still 1,000%. And have signals that don't move that quickly, that individuals will be able to have and hold for days to get the same kind of results, even if we are in a bear market. And it was fantastic. And we basically started, we're entering into the 4th week right now. First 2 weeks, we had successful wins, over 50% in the first 2 weeks. And in the 3rd week, which was last week we had our first loss as a group. But the exciting thing is that in 2 weeks, we had about 50% in profit, 25%, 30%. And in 1 week, we had a loss, which was about 10% loss. And 10% loss, which puts us on a net profit of 40% for the month, which is fantastic. But the month is not yet over. It's truly exciting, and we're saying that individuals can join us on this journey. Why are we asking people to join us? Because this is the first way that most people can maximize the crypto space to make money. And I like numbers. Okay, so I'm going to put this. I'm going to put this in numbers for us. I'm going to put this in numbers for us real quick. So I'm going to open a compound calculator and put this in numbers for us, what that means. So let's say someone is using $1,000. Obviously, using $1,000, 20% every week means that they'll be going with $200 every single week. And $200, and from the demographic of the attendance, I can see that there are a lot of people here in Nigeria and few of us international. So permit me to let the majority win. So if you're doing $200 in a week at the current exchange rate right now, it's about 687, because I just got some USDC today. We're talking about 137,000 naira every week if you're using $1,000. If you're using $100, we're talking about $20 every week. And so we're talking about 13,000 naira every week. And in a month, that's about almost 55,000 naira every month. It's phenomenal if you're withdrawing every week, right? But if you choose to compound this, it means that I can turn $100 if I'm compounding weekly at 20%, and I'm only doing this for 3 months, which is 12 weeks, and the compounding interval is weekly. I can turn $1,000 to basically $10,699. So let's say $10,000, leave the extra 699 for the periods when we're going to have losses, because truly we will have losses along the way. Okay, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge and it's exciting. Why is this challenge exciting? Because people that are just coming into crypto will be able to take advantage of this to make money. But I will say this, I've said it to the VIP group in one of their recordings, but I'm just going to show us this. Why is making 1,000% together with a group, why is it important? So you can see that it is possible. And when you see that it is possible, you by yourself will be able to take advantage of the training resources we have here to master the art. But when you master the art, guys, you can at any time turn $1,000 to $1 million when you have mastered that art of trading. Because to turn $1,000 to $1 million is only making 1,000%, between 100 to 1,000 once, 1,000% again, between 1,000 to 10,000. And from that point henceforth, it's making 500% to 50,000, 100% to 100,000, 100% to 200,000, 66% to 300,000, 35% to 400,000, 25% to 500,000, 20% to 600,000, 17% to 700,000, and of course 14% to 800,000, 12% to 900, and only 11% to $1 million. This is a roadmap. This is the end goal of mastering the first art of trading. So I'm just taking my time to do this so you can really see. But at the beginning, can you be part of this challenge with us? We copy the signals that we put in, make money with us. It's truly exciting as individuals have been doing it. So the challenge is meant for the VIP and above. So for the VIP, able to do 20% weekly, we're also able you're able to be part of it as well. But more importantly, as a whale, you're able to use the portfolio amplification. You're able to take advantage of the back-end approach to get new companies, one, at the highest level, and second, you're able to take advantage of our whale amplification strategy. The whale amplification strategy is a sure way of building a portfolio that can give you $1 million. What if I told you, think about it, that between these, anybody can actually build $1 million in portfolio with less than $20,000. With less, so I'm not saying as we get closer to here. No, I'm not saying as we get closer to here, the top of the next bull run. I'm saying as we just get to this level. It's crazy. And that's what we're showing people. So if with less than $20,000, I can do $1 million, then it means that with less than $2,000, I can do $100,000. That's basically what it means. So with the whale amplification strategy, just at this level, I'm not talking about new all-time highs. And these are on strong tokens, stuff like Bitcoin, stuff like Ethereum, and it's truly phenomenal. So I basically learned that, and that is one hidden thing in crypto that most people don't know. Most people use all the conventional approaches, but there is more to it. And of course, we have the basic club. Within this duration as well of the 12-week challenge, the basic club has the opportunity to trade with Sam as well. They're able to trade for 3 to 5% weekly, because that's the kind of service that you get there, while they have access to the 10x gems, the things that you can buy today to hold for your long-term portfolio between now and the next bull run. I can remember towards the ending of last year, something was raining towards the ending of last year. Almost everybody was talking about this in hindsight. They were saying, if you had $1,000 in Solana, January 2021, as at now, you are going to have $100,000. Everybody was talking about it. If you had, the secret about that is putting that money during the bear market and waiting till the bull market. That's just the secret. But knowing the right things to do. As time goes on, it's getting more and more difficult to know what to buy. There are over 20,000 coins today. In fact, as at recent, that's clocked 22,000. Just in the past 1 month, over 2,000 new coins have added up. So guys, how do I know what to buy? As part of the service you get at the basic level, you basically get access to a list of credible coins that you can buy for the next bull run and see a massive profit. So this is what we're doing, and it's pretty amazing. What does it take to be part of the system? Of course, become a part of the system at the basic level, 70,000 naira, you get access to these things I'm talking about. And you're good to go. Next, you can truly be part of the challenge, because the challenge was actually meant for VIP and above. But how to do that extension for the basic people, so that people can see what they can do with the money that they have, and basically start learning and understanding how crypto works. So we have 320,000 and 1,070,000. This is for the VIP and the whales. And these are the guys that are able to do 20% every single week. And these are the guys that are using the portfolio amplification strategy. And I can tell you for a fact, because this is phenomenal. I know, personally, I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that between now and the next bull run, I'm going to build $1 million in my portfolio. I know that. It's not a prayer point. It's based on the math and based on what has been said. And that's what we're showing people in the Wales Club. And some of these things are some of the things that I did in the last bull run. I turned $2,000 to over $100,000. So guys, it's possible. And while we're doing it this way, we're not saying, guys, it is possible. We're saying it's possible. Come along with us and let's do it together. And let's drag millions of people, thousands of people along this line as well. Because truly, the economy is getting harder. People are finding it more and more difficult to actually get things done, and learning these skills and being part of a community to help you along the way to build a fortune, not just to earn a living, it's pretty important. So this is what we're doing right here. It's pretty exciting. And this is just on the first side of trading. And of course, there are other aspects people make money. I told you about building a portfolio. Fantastic. Building a portfolio, fantastic. And these are what folks are doing. So guys, short-term portfolio, take advantage of up movements in the bear market, and long-term portfolio to prepare for the next bull run. So far, we've seen a relief rally. We've seen the market go down. And when next are we expecting the next relief rally? And what should we be doing within this time frame for people that are looking at crypto? Now, we've seen a very good point in the relief rally. This is fantastic. However, we are less than, we're less than 35 days to the Ethereum merge, the biggest event in crypto ever. Less than 35 days to the Ethereum merge. That is to say, the Ethereum merge is happening in September. And a lot of stuff are going to be happening in September at the same time. One of which is that between now and September, we're expecting the stock market to actually crash. Or should I say the stock market to actually experience a serious downturn? And if the stock market is going to experience a serious downturn, it means that we can see lower prices. We can see lower prices from where we are. Right now, we've seen Bitcoin move from 25 to 21. That is great. However, from 21, it's possible for us to see 20K before the Ethereum merge. So I want everybody to look out for that. That may happen this new week we're entering. We may see that this new week we're entering, or within the next 2 weeks, that's likely going to play out. So those of us that were looking at buying things, if you've not bought anything yet, I would say start dollar cost averaging. And what do I mean by that as an investor, as someone looking at buying things in crypto? Dollar cost averaging, in simple terms, dollar cost averaging is this. Let's say I have $1,000 that I want to use to build my portfolio. Okay, I want to use to build my long-term portfolio or my short-term portfolio, taking advantage of the pullback in this bear market, waiting for the next relief rally. Okay, I have $1,000. Maybe I want to buy Bitcoin, and I have $1,000 to buy Bitcoin. What many people do is they just use this $1,000 and buy Bitcoin today for $21,450 per fast one Bitcoin, and buy a fraction today. That is not dollar cost averaging. The best thing you can do is to say, I want to buy with $1,000, but I'm going to buy this $1,000 Bitcoin I'm going to buy it over 10 weeks. Because remember, we're still in a bear market, right? We're not in a bull market. So we're expecting the bear market to last. I'm going to buy this over 10 weeks. So I'm going to buy $100 every week. So Bitcoin right now is $21,450. I buy $100 worth of Bitcoin today. Tomorrow, next week, the price of Bitcoin is maybe 23,000. Fine. I buy $100 worth then. That's beautiful. Maybe in the coming week, the market now goes down. Now see Bitcoin at $18,000. You see this sharp decline, this particular sharp decline, when it happens, that everybody is panicking. This is when I now buy the dip. This time, instead of buying $100 worth, because it's a rare opportunity, it doesn't happen normally, right? I'm going to buy, maybe at this time, I'm going to buy $300 because it was a sharp, unexpected decline. Then keep the remaining money to buy again, to buy another $100 in the coming week. Why am I saying that? Because from all what the data is showing, we are not, listen to me, guys. I know a lot of people are saying we're going to see a $10,000 Bitcoin, a $5,000 Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to zero. From what we have seen so far, we are not going to see that. It's more likely that we've already seen the bottom of the market. All we are just doing now is this. All we're just doing now is this. Rally, come down, rally, test the same levels, rally, come down, rally, test the same levels, then rally, and boom, we're in the bull run. That's all that is happening now. So for our short-term trades, for those of us doing short-term, when we are at the bottom, that is buying the dip. We buy the dip, we buy a large chunks. Rallies, you cash out for short-term trades. Bottoms, you buy. Rally, you cash out. For those DCAing, what does this mean? For those DCAing, it simply means this. I keep buying, whether it's here, I buy as long as it's been the week. I buy. If at the point this week I now saw it at the bottom here, I buy what I would normally not buy a little more, buy 2 weeks worth, 3 weeks worth at once, because we are at the bottom. And the next week I buy. This is building my portfolio. So basically more of this kind of in-depth training, guidance, and all that we get within the community as members. So Sunday is a freebie just like this. And if you're new here, I see most people are not new. That's why I took the meeting this way. But if you're new here, maybe you joined us along the way and you love what you're hearing, you see what we're doing, and you would like to be part of this challenge. Because for us right now, being able to make dollars on a weekly basis from the crypto market, irrespective of what is happening, is key. Is key to paying bills, is key to solving some problems while we build the portfolio that will make us a fortune, right? It's key. So you want to be part of the challenge, take advantage of the trade signals. I will highly recommend you get into the VIP or the World Club. The VIP or the World Club is where you enjoy the challenge because you're able to get access to more. The basic is basically where you get basic information, get acquainted with crypto, and maybe do 3 to 5% every week from the crumbs that the VIP and real people are leaving for you. But it's fine because 3 to 5% by any standard is huge, doing it every week. Because in the month, that's going to be 20% a month, and no bank will give you 20% a year for any amount of money you put in. So it's huge. So, but and that is truly phenomenal. But in addition to that, if you're in the VIP or the whale side, I must say that you get access to the Profit Hub. The Profit Hub, which is a signal service that works independently of the challenge. A signal service that works independently of the challenge and allows people to be able to make more. Like you see, people to be able to make more on a weekly basis. On a weekly basis, to be able to make more, 60% profits here, 40, and it's truly exciting. The profits being recorded here as individuals learn to use these signals. 100% profit here. This is basically going through last week. So a new week is coming. More money is to be made. People are learning and understanding how to incorporate crypto into their daily lives because we are preparing for the future. A while ago, remember, WhatsApp was not the thing of the main day. We were still doing text messaging as if text messaging is here to stay forever. But today, the culture is shifting. people hardly send text. Somebody sends you text, either they are using an outdated phone, an old phone that is not smartphone, or they are basically not living in the 21st century, or they want to get information urgently across to you that you cannot ignore. So this where we're at right now is pretty exciting what we're doing. And if you're new, just let me know. I want to look at the demographic again. I'm seeing about 55 people on the call right now. If this is your first time being part of our crypto talk like this, I want you to just type a one. I want you to just type a one. I want you to just type a one. If you've been in veteran and you got clarity for the direction of the things we're doing here in crypto, what the direction we're heading, you got clarity on what we're doing. I want you to just type value, value, value. Okay, value, value, value. Let me see it. Okay, I'm seeing Realtor Donald's your first time here. You're welcome. You're welcome to 12 Weeks Challenge is on. We would like to have you on the 12 Weeks Challenge. We would like to see you share testimonies with us, talk. You're welcome. Jason, you're welcome. Your first time here. Good to have you. 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 This week is going to be exciting. For many of us in the Whale Club, we know that this is what we've been looking for. We've been waiting for the market to drop since. We were scared when Ethereum got to 20,000. We were scared. We were praying that it comes down. Well, God has answered our prayer. It's coming down right now, and it's time for us to basically do things. But remember, guys, for many of us that are in with us right now, I will remember the private sessions on Telegram. They are there for you to ask questions. Remember, you have a course worth over $3,000 in your back office. So we're adding one more, actually, one phenomenal course that it's very expensive, very, very expensive course on crypto, but it's an animated course. It's one of the most concise courses I've seen. So we're going to complement the $3,000 course we already have available for our members. We're going to be having a total value of about $5,000 worth of course, and we're going to be having these things in the private area. And these are the things that will form the basis for our communication in our private Telegram group to help you understand what you're reading, what you're learning, while you're taking the daily trades to make money along the way and building your portfolio for your fortune. So it's pretty exciting. My name is Tombra. I'm glad a lot of people got value from today's call. I'm glad. If you have questions, do just type it. If you're new, remember, how do you become part of what we're doing? There are 3 ways. You can be part. You can go straight if you're in here for crypto. Truly, you're in here for crypto, just go straight to the 320 or one or Whale. Just go straight, and you'll basically get the best value for that because you get access to more things. But if you ask me, having seen everything that is available right now that we are still in the bear market, the Whale Club is the best place to be to amplify that portfolio that you are actually building and to get back-end deals. So it's pretty amazing. And of course, the daily profit is phenomenal. I was actually with Mr. Sam during the week, and was showing me the profits. The profits for, I was with him on Tuesday, yeah. Was showing me the profits for the previous week and some profits from the previous week that he was getting ready to take out about $4,000. $4,000 he was getting ready to take out and basically go and basically appreciate himself and do some things. Guys, people are doing things, guys. And what Sam and the rest of us is taxing you is to come on this journey with us. And it's really going to be exciting. But if you don't have the 320, the 1 million, you can start up with 70. Take advantage of the minimum resources that is available to you. Even though for us here, we call it minimum, they are in no way cheap. They are in no way cheap at all. The ability to learn how to navigate crypto yourself, even converting your local currency to a cryptocurrency and saving yourself, hedging your money against inflation, is a big deal. It's a big deal. I deal with a lot of people. I can tell you for a fact, it's a big deal, pretty big deal. And being able to do it for yourself and understand this whole lingua franca of the next century is truly phenomenal. But one thing that is key also that is available at the 70K level, because you have access to our real estate solutions. I said at the beginning of the meeting that for us, investing here stands on two legs: blockchain and real estate. And we have some fantastic real estate solutions that is not found anywhere else. I encourage you to be part of our meeting within the weekday, anytime from Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. I encourage you to be part of it, to see the solutions we have there. And people that are at the basic club are using that solution to actually build a business. Many of them are making an extra 100K every week, some 200K every week. Most people I know that are at the Wales Club, many of them started with basic and basically used the real estate solutions at the basic level and upgraded their way to where they are and even start doing something fantastic. So today is not for real estate, weekends is for crypto, weekdays is for real estate. I encourage you to be part of it, and let's build. We have a nation to build, we have a continent to build, and we have a people to build. Our dream here in the Above Average Group and ecosystem to simply lead men to profits. How? By helping people understand better ways of making money, managing it, and multiplying it. And our system, and as a guideway to our system, we have real estate, blockchain, and owning a community. These are the three vehicles we're using. And today, we just talked about crypto and a few things about it. I look forward to seeing us again next Saturday, 3 p.m. And Sunday, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. for us to discuss more of crypto. And I look forward to you inviting your friends, people you know, to see what we're doing so that they will be able to make an extra buck for themselves while understanding this thing. And our goal and our collective mission is that we want to be able to lead this mass adoption in Africa, create digital millionaires precisely from the Black race, actually. No bias to any person that is not African on this call. We welcome you, but one of our drive as a group is to see Black digital millionaires. There are a lot of people of the white skin that have taken advantage of crypto, but it seems as if the Black folks keeps being left behind in every revolution. And for us, as much as God helps us, we want to help our brothers, and we need you to bring that dream to come true by inviting your friends as well to see what we're doing, to lock hands and also change their lives. So with that being said, thank you for being here. Let me quickly look at the group. If there are questions, I can basically take up the questions, and we call it a night. And we call it a night. Let me look here. Hello, the Telegram groups are accessible to club members. Okay, what's linked? What's the link to the Telegram group or WhatsApp? When you're a member, that's when you have access to the Telegram group. Maybe the person that invited you here can add you to one of our general WhatsApp group. What happens there is you can get updates on public meetings just like this. But for our private meetings, our private area and things we do there, it's only accessible to members. And Basic have a separate group from the VIPs and the whales. Okay, so basically separate that to attend to people based on their interest, and that's basically exciting. Someone says there is no pre-enrollment group for newbies. Yes, there is. The pre-enrollment group we do have, whoever invited you here has a group. They have a group. We're trying to reach 1 million people, right? WhatsApp can only take, with the upgrade WhatsApp has, can only take 512 people in one group. And we've been a community now for a long time. So the initial groups that were created, that the earliest individuals we're managing are all full. So people that are buying into our mission right now, as they get in, they create a group and they basically go ahead. And many of them have got to various leadership levels in our system, and they have groups. So get to the person that invited you, ask them to add you to the pre-registration WhatsApp group, their personal own or that of their leaders, so you can be in the loop for what is happening, and let's basically do what we have to do. All right, so let's see. Any other question? So this Crypto Talk serves for preliminary insight provided here. You're welcome to join us every Sunday, 8 p.m. True. All right. So guys, thank you for having me here. It's exciting being here. from my voice, from the way I talk, you will know I love crypto. I love crypto. I love real estate. I love what we do. And for me, it's more of a mission, life's mission than business. And we're basically seeing people's lives change. We're seeing people's lives change, and we want to see it even more. I know I was talking with someone today. I was talking with someone after service today. We were just talking one of the leaders on phone, and we're just talking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he was telling me that not financial advice. What he did was telling me that since we started on this journey together on the blockchain side, on a real estate side, on our community side, he has been taking advantage of everything. I know when he got started, he only had 50,000 naira. That was all. 50,000 naira he wanted to use to buy a new phone. And when I was talking with him, I told him, listen, you buy a new phone, that's all your money is gone. But what I'm telling you right now, if you get in here and be part of this mission, you will buy that phone over and over again. Interestingly, he took heed to what I was saying, became part of all our meetings even before he was able to register. It was all the public meetings he could attend, he was attending, raised his money up to the minimum requirements, got in at the basic level, started taking advantage of the solutions in the real estate side and our unique solution on blockchain, started making money. His first month from the real estate side, he made over 300,000 naira. He bought that phone he wanted to buy, even a higher one. Today, I've been talking with him on past conversation we're having. He said he has made over 3 million naira within the period. And this was someone that only had his seed was 50,000 naira. So guys, that was him, okay? So there's also other individuals that come in here, like sharing is the work testimony that came in here. For her coming in, she already had a business. She was already doing well as a business person, as an individual. So affording the Will Club was not a problem for her. So she afforded the Will Club 1,070,000. She got in, even though she didn't understand everything. She got in, saw the services, and started engaging with the services. Interestingly, when we started the Will portfolio, she started the Will portfolio with 9 Ethereum, the Will amplification portfolio with 9 Ethereum. And in less than 3 weeks, her 9 Ethereum got to over, and 9 Ethereum grew. And 9 Ethereum got to over 20 Ethereum, and that's pretty fantastic. That's pretty fantastic. And of course, she took some profits. She took out her $10,000 with some extra, and it's keep going. So guys, wherever level you are at, there's something for you, right? And let's see how we can raise the next generation of successful people of Black descent. Thank you so much for being part of the call. I spent more time. See us at the top. The recording will make available for anyone that needs it. And let's continue conversation in the private area for members. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Go through your courses. Anything you don't understand, ask. That's why it's there. And nobody will penalize you for asking questions. But asking questions in real life, that's how we learn. It's only in school they shame you. All right. See you at the top, guys. I remain Tombra, and bye for now.